Nifty gave a negative 35% returns during the first wave of COVID, whereas HUL gave only a negative 3% returns. Why is that happening? Hello everyone. If you want to protect your portfolio against a bear market, then HUL is a very good stock to put your money in. That's why I say that HUL is the best defensive stock, which means that it provides an excellent defense against a market that is crashing down. But hold on, does that mean that HUL is not going to fall down when the market is coming down? No, it does not mean that. Does that mean that you should then put all your money into HUL in case of a bear market like scenario? Absolutely not. What I'm trying to say is that HUL has a potential to limit the downside, to limit the losses in your portfolio when there's a bear market like situation. So if you feel that in the short term the market has a potential to sharply correct, then you can definitely put your money in HUL. But understand why I am saying this. First, let us take a look at this chart that shows the returns of Nifty and HUL during the first wave of coronavirus. So rupees 100 invested into Nifty became 62 rupees in a time of 3 months. That's a negative 38% returns on the Nifty index. Whereas in a similar time frame, HUL, 100 rupees invested into HUL would have become 97. That's a only 3% loss corresponding to the 38% loss that you saw in Nifty. And that's not just the only example that I have. If you talk about the 2008 financial crisis that struck the entire world, Nifty gave a returns of negative 35%. In a similar time frame, HUL gave a returns of positive 17%. So if you look at these numbers, you might very well think, why is this exactly happening? So understand this. Whenever there is a bear market like situation, whether it's due to COVID or there is a big financial crisis that's rocking the world, it brings with it fear and panic in the minds of investors. The consumer sentiment shifts from wants to basic needs that are required for human survival. And if you look at HUL's portfolio, that's full of the items that we require on a day-to-day basis. You talk about Lux, Surf Excel, Red Label, Kisan, Dove, Lifebuoy, Fair and Lovely, Active Wheel, Rin, you name it. Because the consumer's sentiment shifts towards HUL's basic portfolio, that is why HUL's stock does not show that kind of a market correction if you compare it with the Nifty performance. But remember, all this is only theory and it does not hold good unless the business model is sound. So let us take a look at HUL's business, how that has been performing for the past 5 years. If you look at the revenue here, the figures are in 1000 crores. From FY17 to FY21, the revenue has increased on a year-on-year basis from 34,000 crores to 48,000 crores in FY21. Interesting point here for you. From FY20 to FY21, which had the COVID period in between, the revenue went up by 8 crores. That's by 20% over FY20 number of 40,000 crores. So if you look at the profit, the figures here are in 100 crores. The profit also went up from 4,500 crores in FY17 to 8,000 crores in FY21. The story is still similar here for the profit as well, year-on-year growth. Let us now take a look at the cash conversion cycle of HUL. But first let us understand, what does cash conversion cycle mean? For example, it takes the company X days to hold the inventory, sell it off to its customers and get the money from them. Similarly, it would take Y days for the company to pay off its suppliers. The cash conversion cycle in this case is X minus Y. Now, if the cash conversion cycle is in negative, that would mean that X is less than Y, which would mean that the company is getting the money from its customers much before than the time that it would take for the company to pay off its suppliers. Just try to visualize this. It's a very good situation for any company to be in. A negative cash conversion cycle would essentially mean that the money that it's getting from the customers, it's directly using that to pay off its suppliers. So what would happen is that the company would not have to take any additional debt from the market, and that is exactly why HUL is debt free. Now try to look at all the charts that you can see in the screen. You'll understand that HUL is not as volatile as Nifty, is not going to fall down as much as Nifty in case of a bear market, and the business model is very sound where the revenue and profit are constantly going up and they are eventually using its customers' money to pay off its suppliers, and they have a debt-free company at hand. Alright, that's it from my end. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe Finance Lens and I'll see you next time. Thank you.